forest. We are actually a bit late, so we'll see how long the light will last. We'll wait a little bit so the people can get in. Let me see if I can see you in the chat. So let me know how everyone is doing. Let me know if it is working. I see people are getting in. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to a new live stream. We are in the first. Yeah, perfect. Let me know where you're coming from, so I can see you all in the chat. I don't know what's the quality, because I think the connection is not the best, but it's okay. So how's everybody doing? We have people from UK, from Colorado, from Croatia. Oh, hey, from USA, Ireland. Oh, so amazing. So I wanted to reach out to you as we have a wonderful time, let's say, as we're in this phase of huge transition of lifetimes. Truly, hey, from South Africa, awesome. As we have this incredible full moon and all the energy that is present right now and that is coming in, we may sense it as something completely else, as something completely new. Well, we have a bunch of mosquitoes here, but we'll make it through, right? We'll make it. So the energy is really something else right now, and hey everyone. So good to see you all. We're not often live, but I'm planning to do more of that. As the full moon portal is open, usually, 3 days before the full moon, 3 days after the full moon, the energy is the strongest. And as I've made a video today about this present energy, we've been talking a lot about the importance of noticing your dreams, importance of noticing your intuitive insights that may be arising right now, the importance of all your inner senses right now, to recognize what's happening in your body, what's coming to the surface, what needs to be released. But we notice that also around us, as many people are going through a lot, so often in those times people are a bit more emotionally reactive. So we have to be, we have to be in check. We have to have a level of self-control, so we don't get ourselves into conflicts and things like that. And we have to focus into priorities, right? Into what matters the most to us, also in relationships, in our personal lives, and also in the society, how we want to see this society evolving and growing, as we see a lot is changing, right? UFOs and things like that are coming in the mainstream news. Many things are changing, but as we've been talking, we are in this great shift, as I've made a video about the Hopi prophecy, as the Earth is moving through those 2,160 years long cycles. As currently we are, in this transition between the age of Pisces. So thank you so much for the donations. Currently we are, ending the phase of Pisces, and we are entering slowly into the age of Aquarius, which is a bit tricky to actually understand how this phase is going. But we see on the world that it is actually happening, as it was predicted by many of our ancient ancestors, the wise ones that walked before us, as they said that before we transition, the earth will start showing signs, usually in extreme changes in the weather, in extreme changes in people's behaviors, in extreme changes in politics, in financial systems, in anything that is in sync with nature, in all the cycles of nature. And as each, each of this cycle is, hey everyone, each of this cycle, each of this cycle, this astrological cycle is made out of 30 degrees, and 1 degree takes for 72 years. Which means that as we're transitioning, the age of Aquarius that many people are talking about is actually starting, but it will go really, really slow. So the best way to understand this transition is to say that we are the beginners of a new age, but our whole generation, for our whole lifetime, will be building, will be the beginners, will be the guides, will be, those in a new way. And we can see that in younger generations that are coming here right now, we can see that those young kids, many of them are much more connected than we ever were in the past, and are much more in tune with all this universal energies, which is really incredible to see things like that. So we can find many evidences that the shift is happening, that the changes are happening all around the world, and people are waking up. Those who are willing to wake up are waking up, and those who are not waking up, as in Hopi people said, that they will be left behind, that they will not be able to adapt to the changes, and who knows what happens. So how is everybody doing, my friends? Thank you so much for all of you, a beautiful feedback. And as you've seen, I've changed the style of my videos a little bit because I felt I need to renew my how I'm expressing myself. Yeah, Dai said, I keep getting a sense of not yet, not yet. Yes, because 2 years ago, I was making videos about the change in energy, the transition, and many other people were doing this kind of videos. Many people thought it will happen overnight, or it will be like a one-day process. But truly, it's a lifetime process. If we recognize how old this planet is, how old the universe needs to be, what is 1 year? What is 10 years? It's, time is anyway just an illusion, a mental concept. So we can move from moment to moment without collapsing in everything at the same time, right? And as we are moving from moment to moment, we can learn from everything we are experiencing. We can learn from one another. We can connect with one another. We can understand one another better. We can learn about our capacities. We can learn to express our capacities. We can expand our capabilities, and we can notice what else may be possible. Yeah, we are just a blip in the universe, but still at the same time, it feels like we are the center of the universe when we have this free will and awareness of the self, which is kind of interesting because each of us can experience this life uniquely in our own way, and as all individuals here may have this experience of a divine, divine oneness or unity, as in many ancient cultures they say that one needs to reach a state of consciousness where he or she may feel unified with everything. But still at the same time we have this individual lives experiences, so we can learn in our own individual ways to make the most out of this wonderful experience. So I'm curious how everybody is doing right now in this as many people are calling it. How are you doing? Let me know, how are you doing? As more and more people are coming in, I'm curious where you're coming from, so let me know. Let me know where you're coming from. So beautiful to see all of you. I also want to say thanks to all of you who decided to become members on this channel. As in this membership special page, I'm planning to share more of the content behind my inspiration. I will share a bit some books also there, like recommend you what books inspired me. So thanks to all of you for deciding to support this channel that way. It's really helpful. So perfect. I meditate all the time. That's good. That's good. As long as it is helping you to live your life the fullest, that's awesome. So somebody before, I think, asked how to meditate correctly, or how to purify your mind, if I'm correct. And it is an important topic right now, as we are, hey, Pamela, the member, thank you for supporting this channel so much. Thank you. So we are in this time as we have as we have the full moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius, you've seen the sign of Aquarius, this jar barrier who's pouring out the water, and it's kind of symbol of purification. If you know anyone who was born in the sign of Aquarius, those people are usually intelligent, they're wise, they're well grounded. They don't often do things out of emotional impulses. They do things out of a higher meaning, or because it makes sense to them. Their love and sense of connection with humanity, and that's what Aquarius is all about. So it's a great time to release what is not allowing us to feel connected with life, to feel connected with one another, and to feel connected with that future version of ourselves that is, somewhere in the field of potentials, that is waiting us to become it. And it may sound complex, but truly, when you visualize yourself being, in the greatest possible expression you can be, you're slowly becoming that version of yourself. And your future self is always reminding you what you should let go of, what you should leave behind, what you should quit doing, and slowly navigate yourself into the direction that will be more purposefully driven, that will be more meaningful for you, that will spark that inner fire, that will help you to make things possible, to fall in love with the creation, and to let go of those false fears and lies we've been told about so many different things. We've been told lies about anything, about relationships, about our health, about our history, about our potential, about our capabilities. So we truly need to study deeply life and all subjects that can help us to stand and walk in our power. And to anyone who's studying deeply right now, maybe awakening to a whole new knowledge that was always here, but kinda hidden, it was not easy to find it. I know in the past when I've started studying, for example, astrology and spirituality and a bit of quantum physics, and I've noticed you have to, to go to so many different topics to connect the dots and recognize that this is the true knowledge. Like, for example, the word astrology means knowledge about stars. Knowledge about stars coming from Latin. Astronomy means name about stars. So it's actually really funny. There's a story about a psychologist who wanted to prove that astrology is not real. So he gathered over 600,000 of astrology birth cards, and he started studying all those people for I think 20 or 30 years, until at the end he noticed that all those people made decisions based by their astrological reading, and at the end he made a suicide because he noticed that he was wrong and things like that. So we are recognizing that the ancient knowledge is more real than anything else, and this is the time to empower ourselves intellectually, but also to empower ourselves in action, in movement, in walking, in doing. So those are not easy things. Those are not easy moves to make, especially when we may be surrounded with who may. And many people, often I receive those messages, like what to do when I feel like all my family think that what's wrong with you? Are you going crazy and things like that? By studying how to be healthy, how to be abundant, how to walk in power, right? So you have to really focus on yourself and find the things that resonate with you. And eventually some people will decide to find it, mosquitoes, to find it inspiring and maybe follow your path. Or they will just see you as a crazy one, the one that do weird things. Have you noticed that most of the things, for example, 2 years ago, I was sharing some videos about from David Icke, and at that time many people thought like, oh, he's talking nonsense, it's crazy. But now we see many of those things actually happened. So many people are awakening right now and noticing, well, many of those things actually happened. So we're really living in interesting times. We're really living in interesting times, and that's why I wanted to make this live stream, as we are in such a wonderful place. The sunset just went down, and the energy here is really good. I don't know if you can remember this forest. I've made many videos here. This is close to my home. I love coming here. All kinds of animals are here right now, especially mosquitoes. And we have to, find a way to ground ourselves like that. So if you have a possibility, go into places like that, meditate a little bit, connect with same-minded people, and yeah, exactly, don't buy into fear, and exchange experiences. We all go through these phases uniquely in our own way. We are all in our own unique, let's say, journey of evolution. Each of us is on a unique journey of evolution. So rather than projecting our beliefs onto others, we should actually question, like, how are you doing? Like the way Socrates was looking onto life. He said, the only thing I know is that I know nothing. So he was always questioning everything. And the story of Socrates is so interesting, how he became dangerous in politics, for example, only because he influenced people to question everything. So at some point people started questioning even politics, like, is it really that way? Should we really do it? And once politics noticed that, They started searching for the source of why people suddenly started waking up. And sure, Socrates was the source of that, right? So we can find so much of this incredible knowledge in our history, and that's why it's so important to study our past, to study those who already paved a way for us, and take from it what is useful, embody it, and improve it in your own unique way. Hey, many new people are coming in. How are you doing, my friends? How are you doing? Hey, everyone. Nice to see you all. Nice to see you all here. So slowly we are, reshaping yourself. That's what we have to in all the ways. In our identity, we have to start with our identity, with our self-love. Hey, another member, Pamela. Hey, welcome. We have to shape ourselves, reshape ourselves, renew ourselves in all the ways. So, as we have this powerful full moon right now, I've talked with you in the previous videos about importance of moving on right now, and by moving on, I mean finding where you feel stuck and firstly identify what is making you feel stuck in that area. It may be in finances, it may be in your health, it may be in your relationships, it may be in your relationship towards yourself, it may be at your job, it may be at whatever. Identify what is making you feel stuck so we can acknowledge it and then reflect on it. Okay, what would happen if I would do things a bit differently? What would happen if I would read that book about finances? Could I actually learn something from there and implement it in my life and therefore transform my financial life? Because currently we are living in a in a world that runs on money, and if we want to change that, we have to get into the system. We have to empower ourselves with abundance, with finding ways to make money with the things we love to do, with the things that we are passionate about, and make an impact on the world. And at some point, I'm sure that enough of people will awaken to such a degree that we'll be able to change something, and it is already happening in many ways. So you have to renew yourself and leave behind, identify, as I said, what is making you feel stuck, because we are constantly upgrading ourselves, constantly leveling up. Do you feel that? We're constantly leveling up. But a path of leveling up is like we do something new and we fail, and it feels like we've fallen many steps backwards. But it's an illusion. As we try something new, sure we fail. Sure the things we wanted doesn't happen. And sure it feels like everything works against us. But as long as we are learning, something new is awakening. And we are slowly letting go of some old beliefs and some old expectations so we can open up for something new. And at one point, we just, out of nowhere, we forget about what we wanted and it appears. But only because we were willing to move on, we were willing to level up, we were willing to walk the path, we were willing to, to do whatever was necessary for us. Tara said, childhood trauma makes me feel stuck. And this is, it is happening. Being aware of, what you've been through. All those hardship and wrongdoings and things like that. And firstly, we just need to accept it, right? We have to accept it. We've been through it. And those who did wrong things unto us, if they would knew how to do it better, they would do it better. They would be kinder if they would knew how to be kinder. They would be more loving if they would knew how to be more loving. So we gain a certain level of understanding that even though we've been exposed to pain, we've been exposed to wrongdoings, we stop blaming them, we stop, projecting our anger onto others. Because what is anger? Anger is just expression of the lack of understanding. Because once a person expands his or her understanding, like a sense of, okay, I know that was wrong, but let's see how can we heal it. Let's see how can I be a better person in the future, so those who will come, who will walk after me, will not need to face with us traumas. And that's how through generations and generations we are healing ourselves. And this is a powerful work. It's not an easy work because our traumas are affecting us in all the levels, at our job, at our social life, at our dreams and ability to follow our dreams, at our willingness to embody courage and things like that. So we just have to acknowledge what that trauma is, what kind of patterns are kind of developed as a security mechanism, so we would not open up to vulnerability. And then after we acknowledge that, we have to find someone with whom we can talk about this. So find someone with whom you can talk about this. As I said, with this full moon energy, everything is intensified. Your fears will be intensified. All your emotions will be intensified. And with all of that being intensified means that it's much easier to recognize it. It's much easier to notice what's coming up, what's bothering you. And if you talk with that openly, honestly, objectively with someone, it may be your partner, your friend, your coworker, whoever is loving you to such a degree that is not judging you for what you've been through, you will see a release will happen. A release will happen, and you will experience an inner freedom that is more powerful than any external freedom you've ever heard. Inner freedom. The liberation from fear, the liberation from pain, the liberation of that need to hide yourself just because you've been hurt. That's what Aquarius is wanting you to open up. Your vulnerability is your power, because your vulnerability will reveal to you your inner artist, your inner genius, your inner leader, your inner master. Because when we become vulnerable, we open up. We open up, and suddenly we recognize, oh, that's what I can do. Oh, that's how capable I am. Oh, I had no idea I can do this. Like, I never thought I will be able to paint. I never thought I will be painting. I'm not coming from, artistic family, even though my mother is really creative, my sister is really creative, but none of them have ever got themselves into art. So it's all new for me. But as I've started opening up, I've noticed, well, all of that is coming up, and I just have to grab it and do something with it. And I'm grateful for that. So whatever is awakening within you, never limit yourself with your lack of understanding and limiting beliefs. So, my friends, as we are running out of light here, we'll slowly finish it. But before we finish it, I want to do a quick guided meditation, a collective one, as there's many of us right now. Yes, we will do a short meditation. So as you will be ready, let me know when you are ready. Write in the chat that you are ready, and we'll do a short collective meditation to step into the future. Okay, are you guys ready? We're just getting into meditation, so everyone who's ready, let's join in, let's go in and let's connect in the field. So find a comfortable position. Find a comfortable position. It can be sitting with a straight spine, straight neck, but don't be tight, be relaxed. Perfect. And close your eyes. And for a moment, just feel your body, your temple. And make a deep breath. Breathe in. Hold at the top and release it. Let go of the stress, let go of the fear, be intentional. Let it go. And now breathe in the power of love. Breathe in. And feel how it is entering into your lungs, into your body, influencing your body. And let go of the stress. Breathe out. Breathe out fear. Let it go. And breathe in the power of love. Breathe in. And breathe out whatever is not serving you. Let it go. One more time. Breathe in the power of love. Breathe in. May it fill up your whole body now. And breathe out whatever is not serving you. Let it go. And now, as you're feeling more relaxed, completely relaxed, all your muscles are now relaxed, your face is relaxed, your tongue is relaxed on the floor of your mouth, your shoulders are completely relaxed, your hands are relaxed, your heart beat is slowing down, and you're feeling more and more grounded in this moment. Now pay attention to your inner body, to your inner space, the area of your heart. Recognize it and feel it behind your breastbone. You may feel a warm sensation. And imagine as a spark of light is awakening in the area of your heart. And with each moment, that light is expanding and expanding, spinning in a clockwise direction. Try to recognize the color of that light, maybe the shape of that light, and see how it is expanding. Now it is charging your spine, your upper torso, your lower area of your body, abdominal area, your hips, and that light is now moving into your legs, through your knees, calves, and feet. This is also moving through your shoulders, arms, and hands, through your neck, into your head, awakening your pineal gland, your third eye. And as you've become aware, your body became completely charged. Your energy is awakening. Now allow it to crystallize. Let's increase this energy, increase this sensation of presence. You may experience a great sense of love right now for yourself. This is your true identity. Let's feel it even more so it can crystallize. You are the master teacher. You are the master architect. You are the healer. You are the mystic. Feel it now. Feel yourself. You've come here to work with this. You've come here to share this. You've come here to lead with this. You've come here to walk with this, to walk in this, to heal the world with this energy that you feel right now. So feel it even more. And now for a moment, as you're feeling completely connected, ask yourself, who would you be if you would maintain that state for the whole day long? Who would you be? How your life would change? And I will give you a moment to reflect on that and feel it. Who would you be? Who would you become? How your life would change? In finances, would you follow these plans? Would you build discipline in your life? Would you embody integrity for the truth, for your talents, for your gifts? Would you allow them to be shared with the world? Would you generously share your light with others? So everything can flow to you in exchange for your expression, for your work. So you can put the energy in motion. How would your body be in complete health? How would it feel if you would walk with this energy all day long? Would your body transform? What food would you eat? What would you drink to support that, to nurture that? And in your relationships, who would you be if you would completely embody this energy? Feel it. Feel it even more as the master. Would you be comfortable in setting boundaries? Would you be open and honest with others? Would you be more accepting and less judgmental? More open? But truthful? As the master communicator, would you speak your truth? Share your values. Be true to your principles. And as the master leader, how would you lead your life with this energy? Now feel it even more. Be inspired by it. as the leader. It's time for you to lead your life. It's time for you to walk in your power, to be who you came here to be. And now slowly come back to your body and feel this energy in your body. Let's move your hands, let's move your feet, let's move your shoulders, your head. Let's put a smile on your face and become that version of yourself. Become it now. You are that new you, my friend. Welcome back. So how was it? My friends, thanks to everyone for joining us in the field. It was wonderful. You're strong ones. You're strong ones, my friends. The world needs you. Internally I'm shaking inside and I can't seem to shake it. Just let it be, just let it be. It's the energy of awakened. Just let it charge your body. It's all fine. Take time for yourself. Go out and be barefoot if you can. Thanks to everyone for joining us here. We are losing the light. The sun said goodbye, so thanks to everyone for tuning in. We had a wonderful time. Yeah, that's powerful. That's powerful. So the live stream will stay on my channel. So anytime you feel you can come back and do the meditation one more time. So I recommend you to do it daily in these days as the energies are stronger, so you can connect with your future self, with your inner mystic, your inner master, your inner leader, and become it, my friend, become it. So my friends, have a wonderful time. I will leave you here. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Stay beautiful, stay magnificent, stay creative, and till next time, see you soon. One love. One love.